Faith is the bedrock upon which every great life is built. It's the unshakable force that anchors you when the storms of life threaten to toss you into chaos. Faith isn't just about religion, it's about belief in something greater than yourself, in the possibility of a better tomorrow, and in your ability to overcome whatever obstacles stand in your way. It's the quiet confidence that whispers to you when the world is loud with doubt and fear. It's the voice that says, keep going, everything inside you wants to give up. With faith, you find purpose in your pain and lessons in your losses. It transforms uncertainty into opportunity, giving you the courage to take risks, the strength to endure setbacks, and the patience to wait for the right time. Faith allows you to walk boldly into the unknown, not because you know what's ahead, but because you trust that you'll be guided through it. It's what turns dreams into plans, plans into actions, and actions into success. Faith gives you resilience. It's the shield that guards your heart against despair and the weapon that fights off fear. Life will test you, but with faith, you don't just survive those tests, you rise from them stronger, wiser, and more determined. Faith doesn't promise you an easy journey, but it assures you that every step, no matter how painful or uncertain, is leading you somewhere meaningful. Faith is also about believing in yourself even when others doubt you. It's about recognizing your worth and understanding that you were created for a purpose. When you have faith in your abilities and in the path set before you, you unlock the potential to achieve greatness. It propels you forward, reminding you that setbacks are setups for comebacks, and closed doors are often redirecting you to something greater. Faith teaches you to trust the process and embrace the journey, even when you can't see the destination. It's what gives you peace in the waiting and strength in the struggle. Faith allows you to see beyond the present moment, to envision a future filled with promise, and to move toward it with unwavering determination. It is the foundation upon which every dream is built and every victory is won. When you embrace hard work, you develop resilience. Life will throw challenges your way, but the habits you build through consistent effort will help you push through obstacles and rise above adversity. Hard work doesn't just change your circumstances, it changes you. It molds your character, strengthens your willpower, and teaches you the value of persistence. It shows you that success isn't a single moment, but a collection of small victories earned through consistent effort over time. Hard work teaches you patience and humility. You begin to understand that greatness isn't achieved overnight. It's a journey, not a destination. It requires you to trust the process and keep moving forward, even when progress seems slow. Along the way, you learn to respect the grind and appreciate the little wins that keep you motivated. Hard work humbles you because it reminds you that nothing worth having comes without effort, and the struggles you endure today are shaping the person you'll become tomorrow. Through hard work, you find meaning and purpose. It's in the struggle to achieve something meaningful that you discover your strengths, your passions, and your ability to overcome. The sense of accomplishment that comes from knowing you earned something through your own blood, sweat, and tears is unmatched. It's the kind of fulfillment that no shortcut or handout can ever provide. Hard work is also contagious. When you commit to giving your all, you inspire others to do the same. Your dedication becomes an example, a spark that motivates those around you to reach for more. It creates a ripple effect, transforming not just your own life, but the lives of those you influence. Hard work separates the dreamers from the doers. It's what turns a vision into reality and a goal into an achievement. It forces you to focus, prioritize, and give your best even when you don't feel like it. It requires sacrifice, but it also delivers the kind of rewards that make every ounce of effort worthwhile. Keeping your word isn't just about making commitments, it's about showing respect for others and yourself. When you honor your promises, you demonstrate that you value the time, trust, and expectations of those around you. People begin to see you as someone reliable, someone they can count on, and that trust becomes a cornerstone of every meaningful relationship in your life. Whether in business, friendship, or family, being true to your word fosters respect and deepens connections in ways that go beyond material success. Your word is also a reflection of your character. It shows who you are when no one is watching. It's easy to make promises in the moment, but it takes strength and integrity to follow through, especially when it's inconvenient or difficult. Being true to your word requires discipline, but it also builds resilience. When you make a habit of keeping your promises, you train yourself to rise to challenges and meet the standards you set for yourself. When you value people, you invest in what truly lasts. The love of family, the loyalty of friends, and the kindness of strangers all form a web of support and understanding that sustains you in times of joy and in moments of hardship. A car can't comfort you when you're grieving. A new phone won't celebrate with you when you achieve a milestone. It's the people in your life who give those moments weight and significance. Choosing to value people means recognizing the humanity in everyone you meet. It's about understanding that every person has a story, struggles and dreams, just like you. It's about treating others with dignity and respect, whether they're lifelong friends or someone you're meeting for the first time. When you prioritize people, you choose compassion over competition, connection over conflict, and empathy over indifference. Material possessions often distract us from what truly matters. In the pursuit of more money, more success, more stuff, we can lose sight of the relationships that bring genuine happiness and fulfillment. But when you value people, you focus on what can't be bought: shared experiences, mutual understanding, and the kind of love that grows stronger with time. These are the treasures that endure when all else fades. Valuing people over things also means making time for them. In a world that often glorifies busyness and material success, it takes intentional effort to prioritize relationships. It's about putting down your phone to listen to a friend, taking time to celebrate milestones with loved ones, and being present in the moments that matter most. It's not the expensive gifts or lavish gestures that build meaningful connections. It's the time, attention, and care you give to those around you. When you value people, you also enrich your own life. The joy of giving, the comfort of being there for someone, and the strength of mutual support create a sense of fulfillment that no object can provide. Surrounding yourself with a network of love and trust amplifies your happiness and helps you weather life's storms. It reminds you that life isn't about what you own, but about who you share it with. Finally, valuing people means leaving a legacy that goes beyond material wealth. The kindness you show, the lessons you teach, and the love you give are what people will remember about you. It's the lives you touch, not the possessions you accumulate, that define the impact you leave behind. When you choose to value people over things, you shift your focus from accumulating to connecting. It's easy to get caught up in the race for material success, chasing after the latest gadgets, the fanciest cars, or the biggest houses. But at the end of the day, none of these things can comfort you, inspire you, or stand by you when life gets tough. The people you hold dear are the ones who bring color to your world, who celebrate your victories, and who help carry your burdens when they become too heavy to bear alone. Material things often come with an illusion of satisfaction, but their appeal is temporary. A new item might bring a fleeting sense of joy, but it doesn't take long for that feeling to fade, replaced by the desire for something newer or better. In contrast, the value of human connection grows over time. The memories you create with loved ones, the trust you build with friends, and the kindness you extend to strangers become the foundation of a life well lived. To value people means to see their worth beyond what they can give you or what role they play in your life. It's about appreciating them for who they are, flaws and all, and making the effort to understand and support them. It means putting down distractions, looking them in the eye, and giving them your full attention. It's about being present, because no gift or grand gesture can replace the power of genuine, heartfelt presence. Prioritizing people also means being intentional in how you spend your time. Time is the one resource you can never replenish, and how you choose to use it speaks volumes about your values. Investing your time in relationships, whether it's through a meaningful conversation, a shared meal, or simply being there when someone needs you, yields returns that no paycheck or possession ever could. Valuing people over things also builds a legacy of kindness and connection. It ensures that when people think of you, they remember the way you made them feel, the lessons you taught, and the love you shared. Your impact will be measured not by the possessions you leave behind, but by the lives you've touched and the hearts you've uplifted. Failure is a stepping stone, a crucial part of the journey toward growth, success, and self-discovery. It's not the end of the road, but a pivotal moment that challenges you to rise, adapt, and learn. Every successful person, every groundbreaking achievement has a story of failure behind it, a moment when things didn't go as planned, but perseverance turned setbacks into setups for greatness. Failure isn't something to fear, it's something to embrace, for within its lessons lie the seeds of resilience and transformation. When you fail, you're given a unique opportunity to evaluate, to recalibrate, and to strengthen your foundation. It strips away illusions, revealing areas that need growth or refinement. Failure forces you to confront your limitations, not as weaknesses, but as chances to improve. Each misstep teaches you what doesn't work and brings you closer to finding what does. It's a refining process, like gold in fire, where the trials burn away doubt and fear, leaving behind clarity and resolve. Failure also teaches humility. It reminds you that you are human, that mistakes are a natural part of life, and that nobody gets everything right the first time. This humility fosters empathy for others, a deeper appreciation for their struggles, and a more profound understanding of the shared challenges we all face. When you fail, you become more relatable, more grounded, and more attuned to the realities of growth and perseverance. Rather than seeing failure as a sign of weakness, view it as a badge of courage. It takes bravery to try, to risk, and to step outside your comfort zone knowing that you might not succeed. But in taking those chances, you're already ahead of those who never dare to dream. Failure is proof that you're striving for something bigger, pushing boundaries, and refusing to settle for mediocrity. It's the evidence of effort, the mark of someone bold enough to pursue their goals. Every failure carries with it a lesson. And it's those lessons that shape your character and prepare you for the future. It's in the aftermath of failure that you discover your strength, creativity, and adaptability. You learn to navigate obstacles, overcome self-doubt, and trust in your ability to keep moving forward. With each fall, you build the resilience to stand taller, walk stronger, and face life's challenges with newfound determination. Failure is also a test of your commitment. It asks, how much do you really want this? It separates the dreamers from the doers, the half-hearted from the fully invested. When you choose to rise after failure, you prove to yourself and the world that you're willing to fight for what matters. The scars you earn along the way aren't marks of defeat. They're symbols of resilience, courage, and a refusal to give up. It's through failure that innovation is born. When one path closes, failure forces you to explore others, leading to breakthroughs and new ideas. Many of the greatest inventions, discoveries, and accomplishments have emerged from moments of failure. The ability to learn, adapt, and pivot transforms failure from a dead end into a stepping stone towards something even greater. When you're fearless, you take control of your narrative. You recognize that the comfort zone, while safe, is also a place of stagnation. Dreams require you to step into the unknown, to embrace uncertainty, and to trust in your ability to adapt and overcome. Fearlessness doesn't mean you won't encounter obstacles or failures along the way. It means you understand that those challenges are part of the journey. Each setback becomes a stepping stone, a chance to learn, grow, and refine your approach. Pursuing your dreams fearlessly also means silencing the voices of doubt, both external and internal. The world is full of naysayers, people who project their own insecurities onto you. They'll tell you that your dreams are unrealistic, that the odds are too steep, or that you should settle for something safer. But their opinions do not define you. Your dreams are yours alone, and the courage to pursue them must come from within. Fearlessness is the act of believing in yourself when others do not. When you're fearless, you inspire others. Your courage becomes a beacon, a reminder that it's possible to dream big and fight for what matters. Fearless pursuit is contagious. It shows others that they too can overcome their doubts and chase their own aspirations. Your determination creates a ripple effect, spreading positivity, hope, and empowerment to those around you. Your dreams are worth the fight, and fearlessness is the armor you wear as you pursue them. It's the voice that says, I can, even when the world says you can't. It's the fire within that refuses to be extinguished, the drive that keeps you moving even when the road gets tough. Fearlessness transforms ambition into action, hope into reality, and dreams into achievements. Fear is a persistent shadow, whispering doubts and highlighting risks. It tells you to settle, to stay in the safety of what's known, and to avoid the discomfort of uncertainty. But dreams require you to step beyond the boundaries of your comfort zone, to push past the limitations imposed by others and by yourself. To be fearless is to acknowledge fear, not to deny it, but to rise above it. It's about feeling the anxiety, the uncertainty, the hesitation, and moving forward anyway. Being fearless in your pursuit means taking risks. It means understanding that no dream worth having comes without challenges or sacrifices. There will be moments of doubt, times when the path seems too steep or the obstacles too great. But fearlessness gives you the resolve to keep going, to see each setback not as a failure, but as a lesson, a stepping stone on the road to success. Every great achievement is born from persistence in the face of adversity. And every visionary has faced moments of fear and overcome them by staying true to their dream. Fearlessness is also about tuning out the voices that tell you your dreams are impossible. There will always be doubters, people who project their fears onto you, who say you're dreaming too big or aiming too high. But their doubts are not your truth. You have to trust in your vision and your ability to bring it to life. Fearlessness means refusing to let the world's skepticism silence your ambitions. It's about standing firm in your belief, knowing that every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. To pursue your dreams fearlessly, you must embrace the unknown. The path will not always be clear, and there will be times when you have to take a leap of faith. But in those moments, you discover your strength, your resilience, and your ability to adapt. Fearlessness teaches you that the journey itself is as important as the destination. The growth, the lessons, and the experiences you gain along the way are what make the pursuit worthwhile. Fearlessness also means giving yourself permission to fail. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's a part of the process. It's through mistakes that you learn, innovate, and refine your approach. Fearless pursuit is about embracing failure as a stepping stone, not a dead end. It's about understanding that every setback brings you closer to the breakthrough. Every stumble teaches you how to stand taller, and every detour reveals a new perspective. When you are fearless, you inspire those around you. Your courage becomes a beacon for others who are hesitant to chase their own dreams. Your determination shows that it is possible to rise above fear and create a life of meaning and purpose. Fearlessness is not just about achieving your own goals, it's about being a living example of what's possible when you refuse to let fear hold you back. Fearless pursuit transforms you. It turns uncertainty into adventure, challenges into opportunities, and dreams into reality. It requires unwavering commitment, a clear vision, and the resilience to keep going when the odds are against you. Fearlessness is about trusting yourself, trusting the process, and knowing that the life you envision is worth every ounce of effort and courage. It's about stepping boldly into the unknown, driven by the belief that your dreams are not just possible, they are inevitable. Gratitude is a powerful force that transforms how you see the world. It allows you to focus on abundance instead of lack, shifting your mindset from I need more to I already have enough. This shift doesn't mean you stop striving or dreaming, it means you honor the present while working toward the future. When you're grateful for what you have, you recognize the gifts that surround you, whether it's the love of family and friends, the lessons learned from challenges, or even the simple pleasures of a warm meal or a kind word. Gratitude fosters connection. When you express genuine appreciation for the people in your life, you strengthen your relationships and deepen your bonds. A simple thank you can go a long way in making someone feel valued and respected. Gratitude reminds you that no one achieves success or happiness alone. It's about acknowledging the support, encouragement, and love you've received along the way, and understanding that those connections are some of life's greatest treasures. When you embrace gratitude, you open your heart to joy, your mind to peace, and your spirit to resilience. It's not about ignoring your aspirations or pretending that life is free of hardship. It's about recognizing that even amidst imperfection, there is always something to be thankful for. Gratitude is a lens through which life becomes richer, more vibrant, and more meaningful. It's an invitation to celebrate the present while building a brighter future, one moment of appreciation at a time. Standing up for what's right means having the strength to voice your beliefs, even when they're unpopular or when the consequences seem daunting. It's about being true to your values regardless of external pressures. This can be in the face of discrimination, inequality, or any form of wrongdoing that harms others. When you stand up, you're not just advocating for yourself, you're speaking for those whose voices have been silenced, whose struggles have been ignored, and whose rights have been trampled. It takes courage to challenge the injustices you witness in your daily life. Whether it's speaking out in a meeting at work when you see an unfair practice, standing up for someone who is being bullied or mistreated, or calling attention to systemic issues that perpetuate inequality, each action, no matter how small, makes a difference. When you choose to stand up, you are sending a message that you will not tolerate what's wrong, and you will use your voice to advocate for what's just. Standing up for what's right also means taking responsibility for your actions. It's not enough to be aware of injustice, you must also be willing to take the necessary steps to address it. This could mean advocating for policies that support fairness and equality, using your platform to raise awareness, or simply offering support to those who are marginalized. It requires a commitment to action, to using your position of privilege, whatever it may be, to uplift others and create positive change. There will be moments when standing up for what's right feels lonely. People may criticize you, question your motives, or even try to convince you that it's not worth the effort. But remember, history is full of people who stood alone for what was right, people who faced ridicule, rejection, and even danger, yet whose courage changed the world. Their actions, no matter how small they seemed at the time, had a ripple effect that reached far beyond their immediate surroundings. In the same way, when you stand up for what's right, you may not see the immediate impact, but your courage will inspire others to do the same. Being willing to stand up for what's right also requires humility. It means acknowledging that you don't have all the answers and that sometimes you will make mistakes. But the important thing is that you are willing to learn, to listen, and to grow. Standing up for what's right is not about being perfect or having all the solutions. It's about having the integrity to act with honor and justice, even in the face of uncertainty or imperfection. When you choose to stand up for what's right, you become part of a legacy of change makers who have shaped the world. From the civil rights movements to everyday acts of courage, history has been shaped by people who chose to take a stand for what they knew was right, even when it was difficult. Your actions, no matter how small or large, contribute to the ongoing fight for justice, equality, and truth. Ultimately, standing up for what's right isn't just about making a statement to the world, it's about making a statement to yourself. It's about living with honor and integrity, knowing that you are true to your beliefs and that your actions reflect your values. It's about choosing to be a force for good in the world, not just for your own benefit, but for the benefit of others. When you stand up for what's right, you stand up for the betterment of humanity, for the principles that create a just, compassionate, and fair society. And in doing so, you leave a legacy of courage, strength, and moral clarity that will resonate for generations to come.